Hey everybody, welcome back. We took a little bit of a break due to some snowstorms and ailments, maladies, but we are back, and Mark is back. Hey Mark.
Hello.
We are going to be continuing our playthrough of Aeon Trespass Odyssey Cycle 1. So we are going to continue trying to figure this out. When we finished this last, we had 2 knowledge, which had us do Endless Decks and Foes Dance. When we finish those out, we still have 1 progress on our main story, what we're trying to do, and I believe we need 6 because it says times 6.
Okay.
And then this one, which is our Doom one, just needs 5 to be able to flip over to see what happens.
Right.
And we're trying to make sure that we didn't finish that out. After defeating the Hecaton, we got the new strain that'll go to one of us,
okay.
which we probably need to determine that now.
And then we have to name
And then we have to name that Titan.
I didn't think of a name.
Also, we made the Javelin, but I think we're going to worry about the Javelin when we get the combat.
Right.
Because it's a distance throw one that we want to make sure whatever it picks. That all transpired over one map, over one tile location.
Right.
We were looking for, when we spoke to the smith here that created the really great sword that one of us has, he told us that there was a ship further north, so that's kind of what we're looking for, that bay that has that thing that we were looking for.
Right.
So let's talk about who's going to get this Aeon strain, which basically gives this new ability that says, as an interrupt, which is what it is, an interrupt, we can reflex, spend 2 fate and exhaust this to reflex to move 1 space.
Okay.
That we want. So once the Primordial does something and then we get to the interrupt window, or if it's about to do something and it's the first phase of the interrupt window, we can interrupt to say, nope, we're going to take a step back and not have to deal with you at all.
And that's if it's got the exclamation on the ability. Right?
That is correct. That is correct. Who should take this lovely strain? It could be anyone. It could be anyone who takes it.
Let's let the host have it.
The host?
Yeah.
We're doing this together. I tell you what, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right, on 3. 1, 2, 3, then.
Okay.
All right, rock, paper, scissors. Ready? Yeah, bring it in. Ready?
So you win. You win.
So I'll take it. And Roz took the beating on the first fight. I'm going to give it to Roz.
Okay.
So Roz will become that.
Yeah,
we will name that Titan in due time.
Okay. Sursigard would have got it if I won.
Yeah?
Killed.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So we're picking up where we left off. If we look at the app in terms of our journey, we did a fight. We did. I believe we completed the day of study. Mm-hmm. If I was correct, we finished the entire day.
Right.
And now we're moving on to the next day. So you have our turn order, how things flow. I'm going to let you direct us on what we're supposed to do starting from the jump.
Okay. Are we ready?
We're ready. Let's do it.
Movement step. We move the Argo once to a different adjacent map tile.
Okay.
If we're leaving the tile with a city, mark it as the last visited city token.
So I'm assuming we're continuing to see what's going on. Let's go north and grab 17. Remember, 17 is all the way at the bottom. Those are the special cards at the top.
It's under the top.
It's under the bottom one.
To the very bottom?
Very bottom. And find 17 there and put that down. All right, so we flip it over and take a look at it. This is 17 that we're moving to.
And we get another Doom token.
Another Doom! Oh no! So we move forward with that. Grab ourselves another terrible Doom token. So that puts 3 of 5 that we have to do, which not shaping up pretty good. Shaping up pretty good. We are still in the Minoans. I believe that's who this is. The Minoans.
Yes.
What is our next step?
Timeline step. Advance the timeline by marking the next empty box on the timeline on the Argo sheet.
We can do that, no problemo. Marked.
Exploration. Resolve exploration symbols, positive or negative doom or progress. Progress and Titan are only done once per cycle. Doom will be every time we land on this
That's
side.
correct.
Perform the exploration draw.
All right. So we're going to do the exploration draw, which is this. Give that a good shuffle.
We do 2 stacks.
We do 2 different stacks. I want to first, while this is being shuffled, I definitely want to thank everybody for the feedback and comments that we've been getting to help us play this game as accurately as possible. It's been immensely helpful. It's been very detailed and it's been very structured. So thank you so much for that. Okay, are we ready to show?
We're ready.
What's the first card?
First one is Trireme Wreck.
Trireme Wreck.
And we have...
What number? What number? Number 7?
Number 7.
Alright, so that's Trireme Wreck. We will gain 2 Trireme resources, and we are not denounced with the Minoans, but we have our first symbol of the adversary showing up to come with us, which, not great. Not great. Let's not do another one of those, if you can, please.
I'll try. I can't shuffle.
So this goes into the cargo hold, and it's 2 trireme resources.
Yes.
So we're at 5 of trireme resources. Sorry y'all are not seeing that, as that's what's been put out. I'm moving through these as best as I can. Okay.
And that is an end of stack.
That is an end of stack.
Our next one is Minoan Fleet.
Minoan Fleet.
Card 29.
This is an interesting one that we have here. Resolve an effect based on your diplomacy with the Minoans.
I think we're neutral, are we not?
Let's take a look at where we are with the Minoans to talk about that. Diplomacy, I believe. Mm-hmm. We are neutral.
Oh, wonderful. Each Argonaut gains a danger.
Woo, sweet! Each Argonaut gains a danger.
1.
So
Argonauts.
1 for Leocules and 1 for Roz. That's what we're looking for. And this still has us put things down, so we're not done with the stack.
What's the, is that Argo Fate?
Yes.
It's not 7 or plus, right?
No, our Argo Fate is 0.
Good. Next one, Hornsworn Fleet. Number 30.
Hornsworn Fleet.
Yep, it's another...
Let's see.
Diplomacy check.
There we go. So we are neutral.
With the Hornsworn?
Resolve. With the Hornsworn, we are unfriendly.
Gain 1...
Argo Fate.
Argo Fate.
Ooh, that's a rough one. Okay, with the Hornsworn, we are that. So let's find... nope, wrong one. We need to go with the Argo.
Yeah, that's the one that we got the negative one with, right?
Argonaut should be 2.
Argo
1.
Argo
Fate should be 1.
All right, and we get to draw another card.
Yay! Yay! What's the other one?
Next one is the Trade Post, and that's the end of the stack.
Trade Post. Gain 1 trireme resource. We are not friendly.
Okay.
So 1 trireme resource that we're going to take.
And then these.
Then we'll go back to our cargo hold.
I'm going to put them on the bottom.
And we go from 5 to 6.
Until we need them again.
Until we need them again. All right. What's next?
Exploration cards are resolved in the following order. We've done that. Resolve acclamations as noted on the timeline.
Yes, we do have an acclamation on the timeline. If we go to our timeline and we go here, this is the Martial one, I believe is what it's called, that we can research. So there are 2 that we can research and we can choose from. It is either Siren Armor or Arrow Barrage. And let's take a look at both of those technologies. Siren Armor, which is experimentation, leads us to suspect that the hardened AE Siren shells will make a great stopgap defensive solution. We require it to have trireme range weapons, which we do. We researched that last time. And this, now that it'll be researched, will lead to advanced trireme weapons and force Kratos reaction. We can get a Siren Shield, Siren Panoply Armor, and an Ancient Siren Panoply Armor. We got that from when we first...
Right, but that's the Siren Panoply Armor.
Correct. There. So now we can craft our own potentially.
If we research that.
If we choose to research this. What's the other one called?
Arrow Barrage.
Arrow Barrage. Reinforced spear and arrow tips as well as synchronicity training allows ship station warriors to slightly weaken the Aeon Trespass field of a Primordial. If we research this, we'll get Crisis Protocol and basic support equipment. Okay. And this gives us our first Argo weapon.
which allows the Argo to help us in our battles.
In battle. And we get 3 per battle. So we can use 3 on there, which basically says place 1 break token or 2 open tokens in the Kratos pool.
Oh.
So, but the Argo ability, which will only refill at the end of the fight.
Okay.
So during each fight, we will have 3 chances to use that in combat. Which one are you thinking?
They're both really good.
They both are really good.
I like open and break tokens.
I like that too.
But after the beating that Cersagard took last session, I kind of like armor too.
Although she has the Panoply armor. It does lead to advanced weaponry.
She could use a shield.
She could use a shield. It does also lead to advanced weaponry, which is cool.
I feel like we didn't have super trouble hitting it. The trouble we had was wounding it with some of the higher
with the higher numbers.
The higher numbers. So maybe we need to increase our weapons.
Weapons might be a good idea. So you're thinking Siren armor?
I'm thinking the Siren armor, which leads to the advanced weapons and as well as protection.
Okay, so we can make a Siren shield, Siren Panoply armor, and the ancient Siren Panoply armor if we can do it. Let's take a look at those weapons. Alright, so the first one that we're looking at is the Siren shield, which you can carry in your hand. It'll give you 2 red die, no bonuses. For 2 fate and exhaust, you can block 1, or you can flip it, not discard, flip, to block 1 as well.
So once you've exhausted it to block 1, then you can flip it to exhaust 1, and then it's done.
And then it's done.
Or you can wait till you could possibly unexhaust it.
Right. Which is, if you flip it, there's no unexhaust.
Right.
It's done for the fight.
Flip it, it's done for the fight. Okay, that's not bad.
So that was the first one.
2 dice.
The Siren Panoply armor, which is what you see here, which is what we have.
Right.
Spend the fate to reinforce 1.
Right, which we get an automatic red on defense. And then the other one is the ancient Siren Panoply armor.
Which is this one. Reinforce 2, Ambrosia limit 5. And so it's basically a stronger version of the Panoply armor.
Right, but what's the Ambrosia limit?
That is an interesting one. Let's take a look. Well, we looked that up to make sure that we could understand what the Ambrosia limit was, and now we do. We will be able to collect raw Ambrosia at some point as we're playing.
Okay.
Our limit is 4 for each Titan. If we collect more than 4, like you said, we'll have bad effects. Mm-hmm. This raises that limit from 4 to 5.
Okay.
Which is what this armor does. Well, it looks like we're going with what we're going with, so we're going to research Siren armor.
Okay. Which
will lead us to advanced trireme weapons and forced Kratos reaction. Advanced trireme weapons will show advanced trireme weapons, so we require learning Siren armor. It will lead to pursuer sightings, I say adversary, but pursuer.
Okay.
Specialized trireme weapons, and hecaton sighting. We will be able to create trireme bone carver, like teeth koposh, the great tree club, and whale knives. Stronger weapons, I assume, for us to use. We'll grab this one, and then the other one that we could pull is Force Kratos Reaction, which shows this, and it leads to hecaton sighting. This is another Argo ability.
Okay.
Choose a Titan. That Titan gains 1 rage, and we can use it twice in a battle.
Okay, so we can gain an extra rage for our Kratos pool.
Right.
Not fate.
Which not fate or rage, that's correct. We've learned our lessons. We've done what we did here. This has been created. And
we can only do 1 per day, right?
We can only do 1 per day.
Okay.
The 2 that we were adding, my brain just shut off again as I said them. What were the 2?
The 2 that leads to is advanced trireme weapons and forced Kratos reaction.
Advanced trireme weapons and forced Kratos reaction get added to our pool, which is fantastic. These will go into the to be researched. This will go into research, and this will return into the to be researched. What is our next step?
Okay, that was the acclamations. Next is expedition step, which is conditional. If the Argo is on unexplored tile, which we are. Resolve adventures or R&R, if any.
There are no symbols for that. It's usually like a bird or a ship or something.
Ship or a
bird.
Beach with birds.
Yeah, a beach with birds. We don't have that here.
Encounter step, conditional. Resolve timeline battles.
There are no timeline battles.
Advancement step, research technology breakthroughs. Structural or battle as noted on the timeline.
Oh, that's what we just did. We went ahead of time. Sorry.
So the acclamations that's the adding cards to the exploration.
I got you. If there's something to add it to the exploration deck.
Or remove add, yes.
Okay.
So this is the advancement step.
We went ahead of time, but we didn't break anything for this one.
Each active technology can be used once per round except for save abilities. Negotiation abilities can only be used on a city map tile without the last visited city token.
All right.
Craft gear listed on production facilities. So, do we want to craft gear?
Which are... Our craft gear looks to be the Siren Armor, Trireme Ranged Weapons, Trireme Weapons, Trireme Armor, and Rhetoric. Rhetoric has the save ability on it, which it says gain +1 Argo Fate when you are about to gain a stranger. We are not gaining any strangers, so we're okay.
The save abilities can be used more than once.
More than once. Now, the one that we picked up was this, which had the Siren Shield. It cost 5 Trireme, 1 Calcified Knucklebone. If we take a look in our cargo hold, we have 6 Trireme resources, 1 monument, and we have 3 calcified knucklebones. So we can craft a shield. We need 2 monuments, 2 armaments, and 3 raw ambrosia. We have 5 raw ambrosia, 1 monument, 0 armaments. The Siren Panoply armor is out, and so is the other one. So we can make a shield if you would like for your
I think
for your friend.
Either Telebacchus or Roz
could
probably
use
need some sort of defense.
That would be great.
Because he's got a little bit of a reroll on defense, but that's it.
So we can only craft 1. Since I got the...
Unless we went to...
I'll say since I got the...
You do a shield and the sales...
Sales Spolis?
Yes.
We don't have any armaments to build the Sales Spolis. I'll say this. Since I got the specialized Titan, where I can step away if I need to, I don't mind making... Well, this is a shield, correct?
It is a shield, which...
Why don't you make a weapon, then?
It's a weapon also.
It's a weapon and a shield?
2 dice.
Oh, it's a weapon and a shield.
And on defense, it lets me do 2 rerolls.
Huh. So you have a weapon and a shield innately.
Yeah, it's got a crit evade also.
So you are pretty much good on defense.
I think so. That's what I was saying. One of the 2 needs armor of some sort. He sort of has armor.
He has...
You have no armor.
I have no...
with the exception
of Laocules. So, yes, Roz has 0 armor.
Make the shield for Roz, then.
Okay, so we will spend... How much is it?
5 Trireme and 1 Calcified Knucklebone.
Okay, so let's... 5 Trireme, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 Calcified Knucklebone.
And then you get your Siren Shield.
And then I get my Siren Shield, which I'm trying to remember where it is. And we will craft for her the Siren Shield. And that will go to Roz. So now Roz has some defense.
Everybody has some sort of defense.
Everybody has some sort of defense where he can live. What's the next step? That was crafting.
Story step. Resolve story progression if the amount of progress tokens or requirements on the current story card is met.
We do not have enough.
Story events noted on timeline.
No story events.
Memnos breakthroughs. Don't think we have any of them.
Nope. We could do port trading in this area.
Is that...
This is the trade fleet. So we'll pull up trade fleet. We are at a place with a city, and there is port trading. It says gain an Argo Fate to exchange up to 3 times. We can We can trade stuff. We could trade things to help us build other things if we want. 1 muscle cluster or infused mechanism to get 3 raw ambrosia. We can do 3 trireme to get 1 armament, 2 trireme to get 1 monument, 1 monument to get trading value. So if we need to trade things to build those out, which should be good.
But we gain an Argo Fate
to do it. I don't think we need to. It was just an option.
Right.
Which is perfectly fine. All right.
I guess we did that.
When we got the card.
Okay.
When we got the card.
Okay. It doesn't specify when we should be doing that.
But continue on.
We did Memnos, resolve secret codes, if any.
No secret codes.
Doom, resolve Doom progression.
No Doom progression.
If the Argo's unexplored tile, it becomes explored. Proceed back to step 1.
Right. So that is the end of a day on the ship.
Alrighty.
We continue on to the next day, so we rinse and repeat. What are we doing?
I think maybe we stay along the coast and go, what is that?
Well,
east?
It's a north, right?
Right, but north goes open, but there's a way to go east.
Does it go open? There might be an island there.
So did he say this other ship was on the mainland?
He said that the ship was in a cove north of here.
I'm thinking this might lead to a cove, because maybe the land loops back around. Maybe.
Only one way to find out. We could go north. We could go east. Either way.
My vote's east.
Your vote's east? I'm voting north. Let's do it.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. You won again. Or I lost.
So we're going north.
Okay.
Oh man, this could be a bad idea. I could be leading us into the worst thing ever.
12.
We're going to number 12. We're gonna have an adventure.
All right. It's just an open. There is an island there.
There is an island.
Still the Minoan.
And we will move into that zone. What's the next thing that?
So that was our movement.
Right.
So now we need to move this to here.
Yes, that's correct.
Now we advance the timeline.
Okay. So we will go here. Go to our timeline. Advance it. All right.
Positive exploration tokens. Progress, Titan are only resolved once per cycle. Negative would be Doom. There's none of that on here.
Right.
Exploration draw.
Let's no pursuer.
So now I got our
no pursuer.
Reshuffle.
No pursuer. Come on. Big
All
bucks,
right.
big bucks. No whammies.
Are we ready?
No whammies.
First one.
What do we got?
Trade post.
Trade posts are coming up. Gain 1 trireme resource. We are not friendly, and that's the end of that stack.
Second stack.
Hold on. Let me. I gotta move with you. Let's get to the cargo hold. 1 trireme resource. All right. Second stack.
Temple ruins.
Temple ruins. That one, I believe.
Number 3.
Gain 2 monument resources. We're not denounced.
And it's the end of the stack.
And that's the end of the stack. So we'll gain 2 monument ruins.
So we evaded the adversary again.
For now. For now. All right. What's next?
Any acclamations on the timeline?
No acclamations on the timeline. This is an open sea day.
Now we resolve the adventure.
We have an adventure.
When resolving a hub adventure, each Argonaut gains a node for one of their Memnos fated cards with a corresponding adventure trait.
Okay.
The Argonaut has more than one Memnos or fated Memnos card with that trait. Only the card with the most nodes gains the node.
That's correct.
For adventures, remember to add the associated adventure battle terrain to the next timeline battle.
That's going to be interesting. Okay. We are going to be doing our adventure. We open up the storybook and we look at the front of the story for adventure hubs. And we're going to roll a d10 to determine which adventure we're going to be taking part in. Let's grab a d10 and then go from there. So we will put this out. You have those. You will roll a lovely, lovely d10 to determine which adventure we're going to do for story 1.
We've seen my roll. Are you sure you want me to roll?
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I love it. I love everything about it. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to do Hidden in Plain Sight. That's the one that we're going to do. When we move over to Hidden in Plain Sight, I believe there's another... No, we start with Alpha.
We start with Alpha.
And then we roll, and then we get to Omega.
Right. The first and the last are always the same.
That is correct.
But we got to look for traits.
We have to look for traits on this one that's coming in. Hidden in Plain Sight, which is the first one that's coming up. So we're going to give you some wonderful audio to go through and listen through as we continue on our story for Hidden in Plain Sight.
As you search the coast for clues, you can't help but get the feeling that the people are a lot less distraught at the disappearance of their king than expected. On the other hand, many hold fond memories, worn by time, of the rogue Theseus who once challenged the Cretan status quo and slew the Minotaur. As you listen to the testaments of his exploits on the island, you start to admire the man. Driven and single-minded, he rallied the disparate detractors of Minos and, for a brief moment, steered the fate of Crete. Conviction and purpose are what you and your crew struggle with. Stories at the end of war are harder to come by, so you are left to wonder why his dream ultimately faltered, though many believe he was betrayed on the eve of victory. These are but stories of a time past. Your interest lies in what endures of Theseus's legacy. It is said that in the early days of the war, when his forces were outnumbered, he created a network of hidden safe houses and supply caches so that his followers could move around the island more freely and find safe havens, even in hostile territory. Some of these hideouts have never been discovered, but you just found clues that may lead you to one. In the early hours of the morning, you send an away team to a mist-shrouded quay. Following the information, you locate a sea cave entrance, hidden cleverly with a forced perspective trick. As you enter, darkness engulfs you. You navigate carefully, feeling your way with oars. The cave curves to the south and slowly opens up into an underground lake. Light seeps inside through crevices in the stone ceiling. Then you notice the wooden pier built into the side of the cave and the men who await you there. You hear the familiar sound of bowstrings tightening.
I would advise you to never come here,
says a scarred woman commanding the archers.
but it is clearly too late for that, wouldn't you say?
We're in danger. We are. That seems ominous. But first, before we deal with what we need to deal with, we take a look at this adventure and determine the word. And the word on here is fate, according to the Menmos. I have fate on Minoan heritage for Roz.
And I have fate on Death Follows for Cersagard.
So we are going to pull up the app and go to our Argonauts. You said Cersagard.
Yes.
On her Menmos.
Death Follows.
Has Death Follows, which would give her... how do we add fate on here?
The right arrow.
Is it the right arrow? So that'll add 1 for her. And then we'll go to Roz for her Menmos, which is Minoan heritage, which will give her 1 as well.
Okay. We don't resolve that until...
We have to fill up the whole bar.
After we fill up the third one.
Right.
Because the fourth one starts on the next row.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. We have to fill up the third one for it to do it. So those are the ones that we have. We also deal with the specific adventure that we went on, which was Hidden in Plain Sight Alpha, which we just did that.
Right.
Just to let us know, hey, that's the one that we did, and then as we move through, we filled the rest out.
Do we need a party leader?
Oh, we need more than that. We need Jesus. Let's see. So... We have to choose. It doesn't say party leader. It just says choose. Either out with it, you're clearly outnumbered and outmatched, and a boat isn't exactly a defensible position. It's better to reveal your true intentions and hope these people can be reasoned with, especially since they may have observed the Argo's arrival. The city ship isn't exactly inconspicuous.
No, it's not.
Or 2, shut it. And that will have a series of things and tests. Or 2, shut it. You are clearly outnumbered and outmatched, and a boat isn't exactly a defensible position. They're not here by chance. If they knew about this place, they may be tied to Theseus. Revealing you're looking for his mortal enemy might not be the wisest decision. I'm on the whole kick of still honest kick to try to figure this out.
Hey, let's just say this is what we're here for.
This is what we're doing? All right, let's do it. So, you say... Out with it. You're clearly outnumbered and outmatched. You tell them why you're there. Gain 1 stranger. The leader tests wisdom 10. Each Argonaut may gain 1 danger to add +1 to the roll.
So we need a leader.
We do need a leader. She was leader last time. And this is... We should have picked one before we went. This is a wisdom roll that's happening. So we're going to do a little bit of shredackery in terms of that for wisdom rolls.
I think you have better for wisdom rolls.
Do I?
Roz.
Is Roz the wisdom person?
I think you got... Cersagard is the wisdom person, but I know you got at least 1 bonus to your wisdom with one of your items.
My wisdom... Her wisdom will just... Roz's wisdom is 1.
Okay, so is Cersagard.
And Leocules' wisdom is 1. Telebacchus has no wisdom, and Cersagard has 1, so it's even keel. I'm saying that since I was leader last time, you want to take it, and we can just let Cersagard do Cersagard. She is the captain after all.
She's also, I guess, out for vendetta because she died.
So I'd be more than happy. So it said each Argonaut may give 1 to contribute. So she has 1 going to her roll so far. I'm gonna let Telebacchus. That's gonna make you up by 2.
What are we taking? Fate or danger?
This is danger. Did I say fate? Sorry, I meant danger.
Yeah. So we go 2 danger. To
so right now, I've given you +1, plus your 1, so you're at 2.
So +2.
Which means you need to roll to get a 10 or higher. You need to roll an 8.
You know what? Let's let Telebacchus add also.
So that'll be.
So he'll go to 3 danger.
So now you need to roll a 7.
That's a +3.
And I'll let Roz gain another one. So you just need a 6. And you can fade it. You can fade it on this roll.
Let's
you need a 6.
Need a 6.
6 or higher. I don't know what that is.
That's kind of an edge.
It's a cock die. Roll it. Because I was seeing 8.
It's a crit.
Crit 10, baby!
All right.
Woo!
Again, unused danger. Or wasted danger.
Wasted danger. Even though you admit you're looking for Minos, you manage to distance yourself from your would-be associates. Gain 2 trireme resources.
All right.
Which isn't bad.
No.
So we will set ourselves up to gain 2 trireme resources for what we've got. And continue on with the... Let's see. Regardless of the outcome, there's more to read. Or listen to, for that matter of fact. So let's listen to what's coming up.
Is that so?
Says the scarred woman, gesturing for you to disembark.
You Argonauts sure know how to make a grand entrance. That ship of yours certainly leaves an impression. Where did you get it?
As you step onto the pier, warriors surround you and confiscate your weapons. There's no reason to resist, yet. Flea market in Athens.
So bold. Very well. Keep your secrets.
The woman turns away from you and walks toward a tunnel chiseled in the rocky wall of the underground basin. The warriors encourage you to follow.
Besides,
She adds absent-mindedly,
nobody goes to Athens anymore.
you are led through an underground network of tunnels, clearly man-made, though crudely so. You pass several dugout alcoves serving as prison cells. From behind the bars, sunken eyes of famished men and women in torn Horned Guard uniforms follow your every move. You pass through a tunnel that's visibly older than the rest, where you notice a set of barely legible glyphs carved into the wall.
So now, one thing that that you didn't see us do was when it came to gaining the stranger for the test. We do have, I believe it is... Where is it? I know
that one there.
Is
No?
it... And no, that, it would say stranger.
It was a save.
It was a save. Yeah, we need to find the one for save.
See ya.
It should be in there somewhere. It's the top one, I believe. I didn't put anything back, so it should be on here.
There's nothing for save on that.
Yeah, it should be... We'll need that for sure, for what's coming up. I know we saw the save one. We're not crazy. During the hours, if the Argos and Explorers... Huh, where did we put that? Is it on one of the... Oh, there it is. It's that.
Oh.
Gain 1 Argo Fate when you're about to gain a stranger to test Diplomacy 7+. Lower the stranger gain by 1 to a minimum of 0. So basically, we can gain an Argo Fate. We'd have to test diplomacy, and if we're successful,
So testing diplomacy, is that a stat on our?
yes, that is a stat.
I don't have any bonuses to diplomacy then.
So it would just be a straight roll right now to see if we can get a 7. Do you just want to gain the stranger?
Let's just gain the stranger.
We'll just gain the stranger. Okay. All right, so we'll just gain the stranger, and we'll put up the app. Argo stranger population goes to 1.
That's not bad.
Which isn't too bad. But we also got ourselves a new symbol. So the current symbol that we have here says that is 1.
Okay.
The next symbol that we see, and I would love to show it to them, but we promised Awaken Realms, not Awaken Realms, Into the Unknown that we wouldn't do that. So it's another symbol, but it shows 7.
Okay.
So we have it. We'll probably mark that down somewhere at some. We can wait until the end, but we'll mark it down to say that we know that what's 1, what's 7 in our notes going forward.
So is there a way to keep track of that now?
Or
do
not
we need to
in the
draw it down
Argo.
somewhere?
I think we'd have to draw it down somewhere because I don't see anything in the notes on the sheet to do that. Let's take a look and see.
So,
From what we can glean so far, it's something 7-1, which is a secret code.
Okay.
So in the step where it says resolve code,
right.
that's the code.
Okay. Well,
We've
we're
got
halfway
2.
there.
We've got 2 digits. We just need 2 more, and we'll be ready to go.
Halfway there.
Living on a prayer. All right, more to check out.
After some time, you enter a larger cavern where a shattered fragment of a trireme's hull has been laid onto several rocks to make a makeshift table. A large man with a bushy beard leans over it. an intense thirst reflected in his deep-set eyes.
They come from the iron ship,
says the scarred woman. The man takes a long, hard look at you. You're not Simaki, but you're foreigners. Just as well. I am Pirithous the Hand. Why are you sniffing around my neck of the woods? You go for the least obliging answer. Information. Information? I am also looking for information. A Minoan ship is coming this way in a few hours, bringing envoys to Knossos. They possess answers I seek. Your ship will all but assure its capture. Help me, and I will share with you what I know. We are not pirates. And neither am I, yells Pirithous abruptly. I stood with Theseus when he entered the labyrinth. He was noble and just and would have brought prosperity to Crete. And those curs murdered him. They will return his bones to us, with or without your help. He pauses and collects himself. I know more about you than you think. If not for information or honor, maybe you'll do it for a more tangible prize. We've seen one of the mindless giants, those creatures you parade on the deck of your ship, trapped in a grotto not far from here. If you help us, we'll tell you where to find him.
Decisions. We need to choose information and the Titan. You promised to find Minos. You never said how you'd achieve that. Besides, they'll do it with or without you. Your involvement may reduce the casualties. We can choose to help him, or you may struggle to glean your purpose in this world, but you know this. You are not hired thugs. You can refuse him. And there's potential that we could find that Titan on our own.
Yes, there is.
So it's either help them, which sidetracks us from our main goal.
Unless it's a secret spot on this particular tile.
Well, it says it's headed to Knossos, which means we'll have to head back to Knossos. Or intercept the ship maybe somewhere towards Knossos. I'm not interested in going through that.
No.
Again.
Or that.
Which we probably have to... Yeah, we can't go back to Knossos. And we only came north to find this place. And I think we found it, maybe? Maybe.
I mean, we came north to find a ship. There's a hull of a ship here. Isn't that what it said?
Yeah, I think it said it was a hull of a ship. So I think we found what we were supposed to be looking for.
That's a tough decision.
Yeah, either help or not help. Let's think about it. Well, behind the scenes that y'all didn't see because this glitch is that we rolled a die to see odds we're going to help, evens we're not going to help. Mark rolled and we got odds. We rolled a 3. So we are going to help. Protheseus, I believe is his name. So we will mark F1 in our choice matrix to see what's there. So choice matrix, and we are doing F1. Oh, I have to hold it. I forgot. So F1 check for what we're doing, and we'll continue on with the story.
Okay.
I am glad, says Pirithous, that you see it my way. All of us, we have sworn on the broken horns of the Minotaur to seek justice for Theseus. Whatever brings us closer to our goal. Pirithous gives you a strange look. Your goal? He smirks. As I see it, you're just running away from something, running errands along the way, which suits me just fine. Now, let me tell you about the plan. The Minoan trireme is sticking to the coast. Pirithous wants to use the Argo to cut it off from the open sea, effectively creating a funnel that will lead the envoy ship right into the Horned Swan's hands.
Well, we have a decision to make here, too.
Uh-oh.
Our decision. It's a simple plan, and you don't want to dirty your hands. You follow his plan. You're not comfortable leaving the boarding to Prithorus, I keep saying his name wrong, to leaving the boarding to his men. So you agree to help, but prepare to take the triremes before it reaches the Hornsworn.
So we're gonna
either follow his plan or follow our plan.
So we're gonna either help or we're gonna help our way.
Yeah, right. Pretty much.
I'm stubborn. I want to do it our way.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I'm like, nope, we'll do this, but we're gonna do this our way.
You follow the plan. But as soon as the Minoan trireme starts to pass the Argo, you move in to intercept.
If Argo Fate is 5+, which it is not, otherwise, you take the ship, restraining yourself from harming the Minoans, but are wounded in the process. 2 random Argonauts gains 1 danger each.
Okay.
We need to... So basically, 2 random ones, and I believe random we roll.
Okay.
To see who it's going to be. So I'll roll for Roz. Roll a 2, and I believe highest wins, or lowest win. Lowest is the one that's going to get
Okay.
it. So I rolled a 2, which is not doesn't bode well for her.
So Cersagard.
Then Leocules. Beat
And
that.
Herodotus.
Beat that.
Nice.
So Leocules will gain 1, going to 3 danger. And now we'll roll again. Roz. 4.
Cersagard.
2. And
Telebacus.
Yeah, Telebacus takes it.
Telebacus goes to 4 danger.
Oof. When Priothulus catches up to you, you've got the situation well under control. You encourage the envoy to share their information with the Hornsworn captain, but will not allow them to be harmed. Pertherus, once again his name, this is why we have the audio, gets what he wants, and so do you. Pertherus gets what he wants, and so do you. Hornsworn diplomacy +1, Minoan diplomacy -1. We gain 1 progress and 1 Titan.
Alright.
So, and more is going to happen. Let's go ahead and do this. So, Hornsworn 1, Minoan -1. We're going to pull this up, go to our diplomacy, Minoan -1, Hornsworn +1. So we're neutral with the Hornsworn to go.
We're neutral with everybody now.
We're neutral with everyone, which is great and not so great, right?
Okay. So now the question...
Then the next thing happens
Progress.
is we gain a progress.
Where do we want to put it?
So our progress can go... Our progress can go here to our 6, which I'm thinking here.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Because we got to build that up. That's getting like crazy.
Yeah, so
let's try to play catch up.
Go ahead and put it up.
So we're 2 of 6. We need 4 more. They need 2 more. We'll see if we can catch ourselves up as best as we can.
Just keep in mind that anything, if we gain 3, then 1 carries over when we flip it.
Oh, that would suck. And we've already done two of these stories here, so I'm okay with that.
Let's concentrate on the story for now.
For now, until we flip it. Yep, I agree. Then also, the next thing is we got our progress. We'll gain 1 Titan, and then the least likely Argonaut gains a Dream You Hold Memnos card. So we're getting a new Memnos card.
The least likely is. I think it's going to be, between Telebacus and Leocules.
So,
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and I'll add a Titan to the hold. We got a new Titan. I'm just trying to remember where Titans go. We got another Titan. Nope, that's 15. Add a new Titan. There we go. We got a new Dreamwalker Titan. And I'll rename my Titan. Like I said, I'll do it in time. We've lost 1 Titan. We've got 1. We're at 9 of 10 Titans.
Okay. So, the least likely...
Right.
It starts off with the one with the least amount of Memnos cards. We all have 1.
We all have 1.
Now it's the least Memnos nodes, which we have 2 that have 1 and 2 that have none. If there's still a tie, then it's random.
So it's
between Telebacus
and Leocules.
And it's random.
So we got to roll. Lowest number, right?
Lowest number works.
Okay. Ooh, gotta put that back to 0. 4. Telebacus is going to get it. So we will put in, you will be getting a Dream to Hold. Let me grab that card. That's the one you're going to get. Read your story on that.
A dream you hold. You are not some castaway on life's tumultuous ocean. Come hell or high water, you will fulfill your dream.
Ooh, what do you get?
So, a dream you hold has dream, voyage, and fate for keywords.
Nice.
Or, keywords, we'll go with that. And level 1, Titans adjacent to you have +1 precision.
That's awesome. Oh, I love it. So that becomes his second.
It's traits. That's what I was...
And what are your, what is his stat upgrades?
Wisdom +1 and will +1.
Wisdom +1, and so you're now 2 will, 1 wisdom. Everyone has 1 wisdom.
Does that not automatically update it whenever you add the...
Oh, you're right. Let's find out. We will add this, add a new Memnos, and it is a Dream You Hold, correct?
Yes.
There's a Dream You Hold. Let's go back and look at your skills. Yep, it did update it.
Okay.
It did do it automatically. Yep. So everyone has wisdom, and now you have 2 will. So you are the willpower check person.
Okay.
Going forward. That's awesome.
Maybe.
Maybe. And I believe that ends that adventure. Yep, the adventure is over.
Okay. So we're ready to go to the next step.
We're ready to go to the next step.
Timeline battles, the encounter step.
Let's check and see if we have any timeline battles coming up on our timeline. No, we do not. This is a open sea day.
Research technology breakthroughs, structural or battle.
None. Neither this day.
Resolve story progression if the amount of progress on the story card is not met.
Nope.
No story events.
Nope.
No Memnos breakthroughs.
Nope.
No Phileos Memnos. No secret codes.
Not yet. We've got two of the four.
Doom is not met.
Nope.
End step.
Yeah.
Now we are now on an explore tile, and we will proceed back to step 1.
So we begin the next day.
Day 2 complete.
Day 2. Okay. It's either up or to the right.
I say to the right.
You say to the right? I chose up last time. I'm fine with that. So we're going to 13.
13.
Oh, that's that's good and bad.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, let's sail there. Okay, continue with what happens.
All right. Advance the timeline.
All right, let's go ahead and advance the timeline.
Now we resolve progress. So we gain 1 progress
and
one doom.
doom. 1 away.
Another one on our story.
Yeah.
Another one on our bad story.
Oh, not good. Not good. Not good.
Now we do the exploration draw.
Okay. I gotta zoom. Hold on, you gotta shuffle it up, and I'll zoom back in. Okay.
All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Trireme Wreck.
Number 7 or 13?
7.
That's the first adversary.
Yeah.
Gain 2 trireme resources. We're not denounced anywhere, so I will put that in the cargo hole, so I'm not switching around. That puts us from 4 to 6. What's our next one?
Fishing Pier.
Fishing Pier.
Number 1.
Gain 2 trireme resources, and that's the end of the stack.
All right.
So we're at 8 trireme resources. Okay, what's next?
Acclamations.
We've done that.
No, acclamations are the dealing with the exploration deck on the timeline.
On the timeline there is not any.
Adversary battle.
No adversary.
Any adventure or R&R hubs.
No adventure or R&R hubs.
No timeline battles.
No timeline battles.
Advanced step. Technology, structural, or battle.
We have structural. We only have 1 structural card. Oh, actually, that's what we researched. Sorry. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 structural cards. I'll let you read those out while I pull them up for people to see for technology. All right, what's our first one?
Shallow navigation.
Shallow navigation. If you want to read that, the flavor text.
The Faux scriptures tell of a dormant subsystem of the Argos engines that allows shallow water navigation.
All right, if you flip those over, we can travel through rivers.
Okay.
So we can travel up river locations if we do shallow navigation. I'm sort of interested in that, like a lot.
It does sound pretty interesting.
Yeah, and it will, if we have trading solutions. Once we research this, we'll get Argo onboarding, Pursuer problem, and Excursion Propylon 2, which is how we move.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so there's that one. What's the other one?
Crew expansion.
Crew expansion.
A lot of the men and women who joined us on Kefalonia have died or departed. If we don't replace them, we'll soon command a ship of ghosts.
So basically, when we start losing crew, this is how we get them back. We will get 1 Argo Fate and 1 Stranger, to which we can try to offset the Stranger with our other ability. But it will give us a crew. So if we're finding that we're losing people, that's how we get them back.
Okay.
What else you got?
Diplomatic relations.
Diplomatic immunity. Diplomatic relations, go for it.
We've walked blindly into this crisis. Now the time to learn about the island and acclimate.
Okay, that will get us intelligence gathering and peace, which it says on a city, we can use negotiation. Lose 4 mortal resources of your choosing, which could be strangers, and gain +1 Argo Fate to gain +1 diplomacy with the local faction.
Okay.
So there's a way to offshoot strangers, right?
Right.
So if we find ourselves accumulating a lot of strangers, we could trade them.
Hey, we'll give you these people if you like us better.
What else you got?
Advanced trading solutions.
Advanced trading solutions. Go for it.
Remember the old saying, you do not win a war with swords, you win it with bread.
Nice. That will get us superior trading solutions. Advanced trading solutions, permanent. First time you see a negotiation ability each day, you may ignore its associated Argo Fate gain.
That's nice.
That is fantastic. And our next one?
Minoan investigations.
Minoan investigations? Yeah.
We need to follow up on these loose threads. Who knows where they can lead us?
And this doesn't lead to anything, but it does give us a permanent. You may re-roll your Adventure Hub table roll once.
That could be
Trying to get us back to where we were before, which isn't too bad. All right.
Titan hunting.
It's been a while since we've done these, so we're running through these again. Go for it.
There's only a handful of Titans on board the Argo. If we are meant to survive, we need to procure more.
Which will lead to Titan rearing. And its ability, immediate. Add the Untamed Titan Exploration card to the Exploration deck. Way to find them.
Yeah.
Gain an Argo Fate when the Argo is on a map tile with a Titan symbol to test Diplomacy 7 to gain an additional Titan.
Okay.
So it's 2 Titans instead of 1. We're at 9 right now of 10.
Yeah, so we're
doing good. Right. After the next fight, that might change, but right now we're okay. What else?
And the last one, anti-indoctrination philosophy.
Okay.
The message of the Labyrinthians is insidious, as it takes root in fear, and fear is constant. We must guard against it.
That can lead to hope logic and deeply embedded spies. Philosopher guards. Gain 1 Argo Fate to test Diplomacy 7+ on a success. Chosen Argonaut discards a despair token. Maze Exorcism. Lose -1 priest to make 1 Argonaut lose the Maze Touch affliction. Ooh. We are going to fight the Labyrinthios, who could give despair.
I think that's kind of what I'm leading on.
I'm feeling that one too. That or the shallow.
Yes.
I'm between the shallow and the anti-doctrine philosophy.
And we are for sure going to fight the Labyrinthosaurus.
Yes, we are guaranteed.
We're going to choose.
We're going to do the level 1 one for sure.
And then I think we need the anti-indoctrination.
Indoctrinability.
Yes.
Indoctrinability.
That word.
All right, we'll research this, which will give us a new ability, but it will also lead to hope logic and deeply embedded spies. All right, so we're going to grab Hope Logic and Deeply Embedded Spies. These are both structural. It will go on the structural deck of things that we can do, and we're ready. What's the next step?
That was the technology breakthroughs. Resolve story progression, if any. No story events, no Memnos breakthroughs, no Faded, no secret codes, no Doom. That's the end of the day.
Short day!
Uneventful day.
Except for the freaking Doom.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so where do you want to go? Next day.
I want to go south.
Okay.
Because I want to go to that spot
I'm feeling you on that one. I'm feeling you on south.
That you overruled me on.
Well, we did find something there.
We did.
We did find something there.
It wasn't horrible.
So we're doing map tile number 18. So map tile number 18.
Ah, it's a little R&R here.
Ooh, we got some rest and relaxation as we move into there. So
Okay.
how are we going through this?
So we no city, so no last visited city token. Advance the timeline.
We need to advance the timeline. Okay, timeline advanced.
Exploration tokens. There are no progress or Titan or Doom. Exploration deck.
All right. Exploration deck is ready to go.
Ready?
We are ready. What do we got?
Trade post.
We keep finding this thing.
Hey, I'm fine with that as long as we don't find that.
1 trireme resource. All right, I will add that to the cargo hold. We're at 9.
Is a trireme wreck.
Which gains 2 trireme resources.
And it ends it.
We have 11 trireme resources.
Hey, we're going to be able to make something
If we
good.
find a city, we could trade and get some stuff so we can build something out. Okay.
Any acclamations on the timeline?
No acclamations on the timeline.
No adversary battle.
No adversary battle.
But we are on an R&R hub.
But we are in an R&R hub. Yes, we are.
So now we do R&R.
So we hit an R&R hub. We're going to go through our R&R story. With R&R, you're just going to roll a d10 to build that up. So we're doing an R&R adventure. We're going to roll a d10 and see what R&R adventure we will have this day. This day.
10.
What are you with 10s, man?
I'm getting rid of them before our fight.
10 is called Drunken Odyssey. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
The Argo has been hit by crisis after crisis with no respite, and you have had little time to unwind, let alone really relax. No wonder that, when the possibility arose, a drink became a feast, a fate, and a fate ended up with you blacking out. You're not proud of it. You wouldn't do it again. But it happened, and you have to deal with it now. You just pray the massive hangover will not escalate into the dreaded two-nighter. Your aging bodies can't take this kind of strain anymore. You somewhat come to terms with the world around noon, and even venture out for something to eat, which is the best of signs. Hey there, Argonaut! One of the Balaneon philosophers, Onea, stops you on your way back. Quite the celebration yesterday, right? Their voice rings in your ears like the emergency horn. Quite, yes. You really want to just get back to your quarters and hole up like the filthy wounded animal you know you are. About that, they don't let you leave. The guards at the Balaneon, The philosopher is clearly embarrassed by all this. Maybe you should be too. Is it something you did? They report you went skinny dipping in the Balaneon, sir. You definitely should feel embarrassed. Did this happen? Maybe. Probably. I'm terribly sorry. I hope we didn't break anything. It's not... well, it's... You lost a Titan. To quote the guard, quoting you, you took the Titans for a spin. One went missing. We know it's alive because the connection is still there. But the Antikratos helm must have been damaged, as we can't initiate a junction. We need to find it the old-fashioned way. Do you know where you, left it?
Somebody got hammered. Choose an Argonaut. You know the one. That is actually written there. That Argonaut lost a Titan. Lose a Titan. Who you made the roll? Who got hammered?
Well, Telebakis looks like he's kind of rowdy.
Telebakis.
And I don't know if Cersei, it wouldn't be right for her to go skinny dipping.
So we lost the Titan. I'll trash this one. It's not dead.
It's just lost.
It's just lost. So we lost the Titan. Oh boy, that was hilarious. That was amazing.
And so it begins. The Titans that did return had sand on their feet. The coast is vast, though, and you need to narrow it down. You gear up with water and hats that will shade you from the merciless sun, and begin to retrace your steps. First, it's the trade fleet dock, where you stole some Egyptian emissaries' robes. Sadly, they couldn't be recovered. As a side note, that would explain why you ditched them and went all Gaia on the Balaneon. Back to the investigation. You met the emissary at the old Neos, where you were painting some obscene graffiti on those dour-looking Olympian faces. You still stand by this choice. As some of those wall paintings showed you wearing Titan gear, it was off to the Argo works next. Here you supposedly posed with Titan armor, giant armor, tiny heads. It seemed funny at the time. On a dare from one of Alcibiades' artificers. You met that artificer on the Acropolis deck, and they told you about Arcleos Cove. Soon you find yourself on the beach, looking for giant footprints. That's not hard. A Titan's foot leaves quite the imprint. One set of tracks leads inland to the nearby forest, with a Titano-Kynigos team backing you up. From a distance, do not cramp your style. You venture forth. The footprints start meandering, which puzzles you quite a bit. Titans are usually quite direct. Was it sightseeing? Further down the trail, you find a broken part of the Antikratos helm, caught up in a branch. This is the reason you couldn't simply junction. You advise caution. Who knows what other functions of the protocol have been deactivated? And then you find it sitting on a hill. A pair of wild dogs is running around it in circles, wagging their tails. This cumbrous giant tries to follow them with its unseeing gaze and unwieldy hand, but can't keep up. It stops when a flock of birds lands on its outstretched other hand. The giant's head lowers and tilts slightly, as if it is inspecting them curiously. As they fly away toward the sunset, the giant too looks upward. Are those tears you see flowing from below the helm's faceplate? As you approach, the Titan notices your presence and acknowledges it by turning to you. You know Titans to be wild, violent creatures, but this one is anything but. Even though its rage-allaying helm is malfunctioning, it even leans toward you, so you can reach the Antikratos systems more easily. Its face, half covered by the helm's plate, doesn't betray much emotion. Yet you ascribe emotions to it anyway. Nostalgia, sadness, loss. What were you doing, O Giant One, when we plucked you from nature and forced to fight our battles? Where would you go if we set you free?
You have a choice. Telebacchus has a choice. First, we gain a progress.
All right.
So, we're at 4 of 6.
2/3 of the way.
We're at 4 of 6. Name the Titan.
Name the Titan.
Yeah, that was lost. And you'll notate that down in your note when you name them. So I have to name mine, you have to name yours. And it's important that you name that Titan. Now you have a choice. The Argonaut who lost the Titan chooses. Either A, you take the Titan back to the Argo. You'll gain a Titan back. And whenever that Titan gains Dane of Rage over 9, it stays at 9. So it never crosses over 9.
Okay.
You leave the Titan in the wild. We subtract 3 Argo Fate, and you will gain 1 Memnos node. And it sounds like...
I'm going to name them either way, though.
You have to name them either way.
So we're going to come across them again, probably.
Pretty much. If he's in the hold, or if we leave him be.
Let's let him go.
Let him go?
He's fought enough.
Okay. Alright. So we will leave the Titan in the wild, so we will subtract 3 Argo Fate, and you will gain a Memnos node. And I believe it's of the highest one you have when it's gaining nodes randomly, correct? It's of the highest one that you have?
Maybe.
I believe so. So we will go to the Argo Fate -3, so it's going to go to 0. And finally, we will go to not our Titan, our Argonaut, Telebacchus. And you will gain... Oh, you have both, yeah. So neither has gone up 1.
Neither has gone up.
Right, your Siren Survivor or a Dream You Hold has not moved up.
Was there any traits?
No, there are no traits that you gain. You're just going to gain 1 Memnos node on one of yours. So I believe you get to choose at that point.
Sure.
Yeah.
Will be corrected.
Which one would you want? A Dream to Behold or a Siren Survivor?
I want to kind of advance a Dream You Hold because it's more beneficial to us, I think.
All right, Dream You Hold will go up by 1. That is the one that you'll get, and that ends the R&R.
Okay. So is there a check mark we got to put by that R&R?
Yes, that one got, and that's what I'm looking for now. When we get there, I think, because that's in the story that builds it out. That's there. The Adventure, Evolution, Godform, Titan, Diplomacy. Yeah, those are not it. You can look at campaign notes, knowing guide, loss and boons. Yeah, it's just a story. We'll just have to. You'll have to mark off on your sheet that we did 10. There's no. I don't see a place to mark it here. I do not see a place to mark it here. Adventures. Oh, here we go. Oh no, these are adventures. These are just adventures.
The faded boxes, page 32.
Yeah, because if we do Hidden in Plain Sight, that's there. There's no R&R one on here to track, which surprises me, because it should be... This is just the adventures. There should be something for R&R, but there's not.
Okay. It says here...
So...
By default, you mark a faded box in an adventure table in the R&R, Inward Odyssey, or Hub section immediately after you roll the associated number.
Correct.
Before you proceed to resolving this adventure.
Yeah.
So when we selected the one...
When we selected the one, I'm not seeing... There's no option to select in here, is what I'm saying, in this application. So we just have to mark on our personal sheets. Next battle tally marks boons and afflictions. We have adventures that don't have it, so the adventures has a space. The Argonauts don't have it.
Yeah, so basically that way we don't do that one again.
Right. Round steps, timeline, diplomacy. I can go through all of them. Titans, God forms and summons. We don't know what that is yet. Evolution, we've done that. that's interesting. We fought the Hecaton twice. Oh, 0 and
1.
0 and 1. Okay, so that's right. Choice Matrix doesn't have it. Cargo hold, no. Campaign notes, no.
So the other one was at the story selection. So at the selection where the app reads it.
That it doesn't. You pick the story to read, but I have to go back to adventures to mark the adventure done, which is an actual node that I can pick.
And go to that node and see if there's anything in there about R&R.
Nothing. These are all adventures.
Okay, so we'll have to manually mark that.
Yeah, that has to be manually marked. Alright, so we just took our time to document that down. It's not in the app, which is unfortunate. It would have been great to have that in there to help track. Maybe that's something that they meant to omit, or maybe it's a miss. I don't know. We don't know. Mm-hmm. But we continue on. So what's our next steps?
Okay, that was...
the R&R adventure.
R&R adventure, so that's expedition step.
Yep.
Timeline battle.
No timeline battle.
Now we have our technology breakthroughs, structural or battle.
Battle breakthroughs.
All right.
So we're looking at battle breakthroughs, which are just these 3. Okay. So let me put these back over here, and you could read for what those are. All right, what do we have?
Arrow barrage.
Arrow barrage. Read that.
Reinforced spear and arrow tips, as well as synchronicity training, allows ship-stationed warriors to slightly weaken the AT field of a primordial.
So we can have, it'll lead to crisis protocol and basic support equipment. Support equipment isn't too bad. That will give us the ability to, 3 times during a battle, place 1 break token on 2 or 2 opening tokens in the Kratos pool, using that to get us kind of set up.
Okay.
What else do we have?
Forced Kratos reaction. If the anti-Kratos equations are subduing the Titans, maybe we can find a way to reverse the process and stimulate a Kratos reaction.
All right, that will get us to Hecaton sighting, and we, as the ability for it's another Argo ability, choose a Titan. That Titan gains +1 rage. We can do it twice per battle.
Advanced trireme weapons. We need to hit harder and faster. Poseidon's bounty should serve us well.
Oh, I know what I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Pursuer sighting, specialized trireme weapons, Hecaton sighting. We get the Teeth Kopash, the Great Tree Club, and the Whale Knives.
All right, I think that's the one we need to research myself.
Do we have enough to make that stuff? What does that look like?
We need monuments.
We have 3.
So that can do the whale knives or the teeth kopesh.
Okay.
Muscle clusters.
We have 3.
Okay. 1 infused mechanism.
We don't have any.
Okay, so we cannot do the teeth kopesh. Calcified knuckle bone.
We have 2.
We can make whale knives.
Ooh.
Trireme.
11.
Fleshy mantle.
Okay, so let's take a look at these items.
Is there a fleshy mantle?
Oh, do we have a fleshy mantle? No, we do not.
We cannot do the Great Tree Club. So the whale knives is the only one we can make on
the
that.
Whale knives. So these are the whale knives. We roll 3 dice. No bonuses to that. They're 2-handed. We will roll the red dice if we do. Reposition 2. Opening X, where X is the number of dice you hit with.
Okay.
So you
would add opening tokens
based
on how many dice you hit with.
Yeah. And if our danger is above 5, we reposition 4 instead of 2.
So reposition is moving.
Moving. Yep. It is moving. It's a 2-handed ordeal, huh?
Okay.
I mean, using that, right now, Leocules has the boat mace. And we can take a look at the boat mace so you can get a better sense of what the boat mace is. The boat mace is basically I roll 1 die. I get a +2 to it, and I'll roll 2 red dice on hit and plus my 1.
And you get an automatic break token.
And I get an automatic break token.
So that one...
It's pretty cool, but it's very...
It's hard to hit with.
Once you hit, you hit.
Yeah.
But it becomes tricky to hit with.
I'm fine with making them for you.
But I don't know. I mean, between that and the whale knives themselves, so instead of rolling 1 die, I'll roll 3 dice.
Mm-hmm. And you could get 3 opening tokens.
And I could get 3 opening tokens. Well, I would give, right? It's not that I give, because it says for how much you hit with. I would give 3 opening tokens.
You would be adding opening tokens to the Kratos pool.
Right, for the next person.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because if it says to hit, I believe it is that, to what you hit with.
Yeah, that would be, during the second window. So you'd be adding them for the next person.
Yeah.
Reposition's pretty cool.
Reposition's good. So that's all we can make is with the advanced trireme weapons is the whale knives?
Yes, we miss one ingredient out of the other two.
Dang it. I mean, are you okay with me making that?
I'm fine with it.
Oh, boy. Okay, yep, I'm going to make them. I'm going to make them. So we are doing advanced trireme weapons, which will get us pursuer sightings, specialized trireme weapons, and hecaton sighting. Okay, so we're going to... We did advanced trireme weapons. That's the one we learned. We're adding these other ones, which is hecaton sighting, pursuer sighting, and specialized trireme weapons.
All right.
So we need basic support, advanced trireme weapons, and either... resuscitation or trireme reach weapons, which we have to pop that. So that one we have... Ooh, wrong one. We have trireme reach weapons. We don't have basic support equipment, so we can't study this one yet. We have it, but we can't study. We haven't
researched it.
We haven't researched it, and we have advanced. So we just need basic support. And basic support comes from Arrow Barrage. So our next thing has to be Arrow Barrage so we can do the specialized trireme weapons if we want to, basically. So these will go... We got a lot going on the pool there. We got a lot going on our pool. And when do we craft? Now?
Now.
So we need to spend...
So resolve advancement events on the timeline.
Okay. We did all that.
Use active abilities of structural technologies.
Okay.
And then craft gear.
Alright, so to craft this, we need 3 monuments. 1, 2... Ooh, wrong way. 3 monuments, 2 calcified knuckle bones. Alright, and that will get this weapon.
And we'll get Leocules a new weapon.
Yeah, Leocules is going to get that instead of the boat mace, which will go into the pool for others' consumption. I think we're good because I've got... Oh, wait. This is... The Siren Teeth is 2 hands.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do the Siren Teeth and that, so she'll have to take the boat mate, or she goes without a shield, or she'll go without a shield and just go with the Siren Teeth. Ooh, it's her just rolling 1 die, or just kind of spinning us. I'll you know what? I believe it. I believe in myself. I'm gonna believe in myself.
Okay.
And there's some Siren Teeth. That's rolling 3 dice instead of... But you get a +1 on that. And then this is... That's for your defense.
2 rerolls on defense.
But you can't hold that and the Siren Teeth.
Right.
Oh, man.
But I can hold that and that.
Do you want the Javelin?
Well,
you can have it.
Well, you can have it too.
Well, I've got 2 one-handed things. My hand slots are full, and my hand slots are full. This is all you. So you can put it on either one of them.
It's range 2 to 4, and then it will be exhausted after the first use.
So you're just you're chucking it one good time.
But bonus attacks let you refresh this.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you could just pick it up and keep chucking it.
Depending on
So I'll say go for it.
Let's give it to Telebacchus.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay, what's the next step?
Resolve story progression.
No story progression to resolve.
No story events on the timeline.
Nope.
Memnos breakthroughs.
No Memnos breakthroughs.
Fetus Memnos. Secret codes.
Nope.
Doom.
Nope.
End of day.
All right. We're getting close. Something interesting's going to happen today. We have a special event that's going to happen on this night. Not what we just finished, but what's coming up.
Okay. Well.
So on this one, we can only move here or move back up here, which would be super bad.
Yeah, let's
so we're going to 19.
Go to 19.
Okay, so we're going to 19. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, Titan.
So we found a Titan.
And a locked thing unless we had the shallow water.
Which would have let us skate through wherever
that is.
But
it's a new faction.
The Labyrinths. The faction is called the Labyrinthine, I believe.
Okay.
The Labyrinthians.
I don't know what
we're neutral with them.
Star 1 and Star 6 is in the middle of the map, though.
Star 1 and Star 6. Well, let's get through it. So we'll move there. Okay. And what happens next?
Advance the timeline.
The timeline is... Oh, oops. Sorry.
I'm marking it on the sheet.
1 second. I goofed that. And there's a cackle event. Cackle special event.
Okay. Resolve exploration symbols. Progress Titan symbols.
So we got a Titan.
We gained a Titan.
So we lost a Titan, we gained a Titan.
Yep.
Alright. We will add a Titan. Okay.
Negative events. Doom symbols are always active.
Alright.
Exploration.
Okay. Exploration. Shuffle them up good.
Yeah, I'm tired of getting the same ones. It seems like the same numbers.
Yeah. What we got?
First one. Gain +1 Titan.
If we're friendly, chosen Argonaut would gain +1 danger. So not bad. We're not friendly.
+1 rage.
Sorry, +1 rage. But we're fine. We just gain. So we're at max Titan.
Okay.
We cannot gain any more Titans.
All right. The next one in this stack.
Okay.
Smithy.
Smithy.
Number 5.
Smithy number 5. Gain 1 armament resource. And that ends that stack. Ooh, that's the first adversary. Is it 2? I think, is it 2 or 3 that makes it pop up? It is an armament resource.
First time, nothing happens. Second time, during this step, spawn the adversary.
Yeah, it's the
4
second
tiles
time.
away.
It's the second time. All right. So Smithy.
Hornsworn Fleet.
Hornsworn Fleet. We are neutral.
Chosen Argonaut gains 1 danger. We'll let Cersagard take it.
Sure.
She's only got 1. I think everybody else is higher than that.
2, 3. Yeah.
Man, he's at 4.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, and...
You gotta pull one more.
Oh no.
Oh, it's happening. What do we got?
Temple Ruins.
Temple Ruins. Gain 2 monument resources.
Second time during this step, the adversary symbol, spawn the adversary 4 tiles away from the Argo.
Okay.
1,
Yeah, so
2,
he'll
3,
be
4.
So 4 tiles away, so he spawns on, so the adversary spawns on Gnosis.
Okay, if the adversary is on the same map tile, which it's not, for adversary actions on any other game element, perform 1 activation as normal, except that it only takes 1 symbol to spawn the adversary.
And this is removed. At the bottom it says remove until the next battle.
And we should have had that one gone already, I think.
That one should have been gone?
That was like, that one come up during our first...
And we hadn't had a battle yet.
Right.
So that should have been removed. Pull another one.
The trade post.
Alright, so take that danger off of her, and we'll gain a trireme resource.
But then that would have stopped.
And that would have stopped this from coming out.
Well, the way I had it shuffled, that came out, then that came out.
Right, so
this
this would not have come out first.
Yeah, it would have.
Well, that shouldn't have been in there, right?
Take it out, and then the next card would have been that one.
Oh, okay, so we don't gain the resource.
So we don't gain the trireme resource.
It was a trireme? It was a
trireme.
Trireme resource? Okay.
Yeah, so take that back.
Yep.
This would have been the next card after that one anyways.
Yep, so we would gain 2 monument resources, which we did.
Mm-hmm.
And she wouldn't take the danger, and the adversary shows up.
Right, and I did bring this back down to 1.
Yep. Alright, so then shuffle those back. Alright, well.
I hadn't been shuffling until we go to start.
Which is fine.
The Minoan one, should it have come out?
Yes, the Minoan one should be out too.
That way we don't get it again.
Yeah. Alright, what happens next?
Okay, so this is after the adversary activation, so the adversary doesn't go.
Right.
Special disposal effect, resolve acclamations on the timeline.
There are, on the timeline, we have an event, not an acclamation.
Okay. No adversary battle. We're not on a hub. Adventure or R&R. Timeline battles.
No timeline battle.
Advancement. Breakthrough for structural or battle.
Breakthrough, neither.
Story progression.
That's that event.
Story events. This is story progression.
Okay, no story progression. We have a story event that's happening called the Cackle Special Event.
Okay.
So
what that is. Star 1 and Star 6.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we can look that up. You could look that up while I pull up the Cackle Special Event story. So let's pull that up and check it out.
A storm brews on the west. Fat, menacing clouds cluster low on the horizon, honeycombed by lightning bolts stabbing the waterline like jagged spears. As you watch the unfolding weather phenomena, mesmerized by the sheer violence of it, you notice movement. A minuscule block of blackness, darker even than the clouds. It's gaining speed, heading toward the Argo.
It is back,
says the old priest with a grim expression.
the terrible foe. No matter how far we escape, no matter how gravely we wound it, it comes back to haunt us. The scourge of Hermes. It will not cease until the Argo is destroyed.
Then we face it head on, says one of you with a determined voice. The old priest smiles softly.
Brave. You are not strong enough. You will be in time. Of that I have no doubt. But for now, we need to evade it. Bide our time.
As you are about to leave, the priest adds,
It will catch up to us, eventually. When that happens, do not be fooled by its bestial demeanor. It is a cunning enemy and it sees us as its playthings. I think that is why it allowed us to progress thus far. To play. In battle, do not show strength until you are certain you can finish it.
You look back to the horizon. The rumble of the storm now sounds like a sinister cackle.
Spawn the Hermesian pursuer 4 tiles away from the Argo, or as far from the Argo as possible. Add the Cackle Exploration card to the Exploration deck. See the adversary rules in the rulebook for more details. So, we added him anyway.
Yeah.
We need to grab the Exploration card for Cackle Exploration, and that's going in the Exploration deck. Okay, we have added the Cackle one, which activates it. And if Argo Fate is 8 or higher, it activates it again.
Wonderful.
So it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's hunting us down, the way that we like. Okay, so that was the Cackle event that happened. What else is happening next?
Next is Memnos Breakthroughs.
So
There shouldn't be any.
on the timeline, nope, this is an open sea day.
Faded Memnos Secret Codes.
No secret codes, no faded Memnos.
Doom. No Doom.
No Doom.
End of day.
Okay, so the next day is going to be a fight.
At the end of the day, right?
No.
Or
No. Not at the end of the day.
it's actually halfway through.
It's halfway through. We're going to get into a fight before we do any breakthroughs, any builds up, but we will have to move. So we need to... That's going to be a 1.
So